Have you ever sat down to diamond paint and felt ready to quit after only 20 minutes? The secret to avoiding diamond painting fatigue might actually be what's playing in your ears. Matching the wrong audio creates hidden burnout. So today, we're setting up a simple audio pairing guide. Welcome back to Extra Credit Crafts. I'm Deanna. Class is in session. Let's get started. To make this audio pairing guide easy, we're breaking your crafting sessions down by focus level, starting with the Autopilot Mode. We all know those massive monocolor backgrounds are what I like to call color blocking marathons. You know, when your physical task requires zero brain power, your brain gets restless and starts looking for any excuse to walk away from the table. Picture this. You sit down with your multiplacer in hand, looking at a giant 10 by 10 section of solid black 310 drills. Your hands are moving on complete muscle memory, but because your brain isn't being engaged, after 15 minutes, you start feeling fidgety. You pick up your phone, check notification after notification, and before you know it, 30 minutes have gone by and you've barely placed any drills. The fix here is Autopilot Mode. You want high-tension audiobooks, fast-paced thrillers, or gripping audio dramas. When your mind is hooked on a great mystery, your hands keep placing drills uninterrupted because you're completely absorbed in the story. A high-tension thriller keeps your hands moving while your mind is hooked. But I know what you're thinking. Deanna, I can't afford another monthly subscription just to do my hobby. Here's the thing though, you don't have to spend a dime. Apps like Libby and Hoopla connect directly to your local library card, so you get thousands of free audiobooks sent straight to your phone. It is hands down the easiest budget upgrade for your craft space. Using Libby and Hoopla is a total game changer for your budget. But what happens when you aren't doing a color blocking marathon and your crafting section actually requires focus? That's a completely different audio mode, and we're diving into that. Next up are your medium detail sections. This is usually the sweet spot of most diamond painters, where you're switching colors every few minutes, but nothing is overly complex. For those, you want what I like to call the flow state mode. Your best companions here are personality podcasts, YouTube whip and chats, or cozy vlogs. Today is a packed whip and chat where we're diving into a Diamond Art Club mystery kit. This works because of what I call the study buddy effect. It mimics the feeling of sitting across the craft table from a friend. You get ambient, friendly conversation where you don't need to hang on to every single word to follow along. The gentle chatter keeps you grounded in a steady, calm rhythm. Do not make the mistake of leaving your heavy, true crime, or plot-heavy audiobooks on during these sections. If you have to pause your audiobook after every 2 minutes because you need to glance at the symbol key or switch wax, you ruin the momentum of both the story and your craft. Save the plot twist for autopilot and stick to light, friendly chatter here. Speaking of study buddies, it's time for a roll call. Drop a single emoji in the comments right now showing what you usually listen to while you craft. Are you team audiobooks, team podcasts, or team background TV? Let me know in the comments with an emoji. Let's see what the class looks like today. The flow state is where the magic happens, but stick around for the focus mode tips coming up. If you've ever felt a headache coming on during a complex crafting session, then this is the part you can't afford to miss. Finally, we have the danger zone, heavy confetti sections. These are those intricate areas where every single drill is a different color and you're constantly cross-referencing your symbol key. When you're mapping dense symbols, a complex mystery or a detailed podcast creates cognitive overload. Your brain ends up fighting itself. We've all had those moments where we're trying to work on an intense confetti session, deciphering 5 different shades of beige, trying to match tiny symbols, and an intense news story or loud talking podcast is playing in the background. Suddenly your brain feels totally fried. You misplace drills and you spend 5 minutes looking for a color that was right in front of you. That isn't a lack of craft skill. That is sensory overload. Instead, switch into focus mode. This calls for lo-fi beats, ambient rain soundscapes, or a comfort movie you've already watched a dozen times. Focus mode isolates outside noise without hijacking your processing power. It gives your brain the breathing room it needs to tackle complex symbol maps without feeling drained. Stop trying to follow a plot twist while deciphering symbols. Give your ears a break so your eyes can do the work. Here's what I want you to remember. The audio playing in your craft space is a tool to help you unwind, not an obligation you have to suffer through. If you find yourself quitting a diamond painting session after 20 minutes, it doesn't mean you're lazy or you've lost interest in the project. It usually just means your visual energy and your auditory energy are out of sync. Consider this your official permission slip to switch it up. Tweak your background noise first before you give up on the canvas. Now, I'm thinking about creating curated channel playlists for each of these 3 audio modes so you can just hit play and dive straight into crafting. If that's something you use, leave a comment down below letting me know which playlist you want me to build first. Autopilot, flow state, or focus mode. Your homework for today is simple. Audit your background noise during your very next crafting session. Now that your ears are dialed in, Click the video on screen right now to throw out the unspoken craft rules holding you back next. Class is dismissed. Bye-bye.